Welcome to the fifth video on polishing smooth the edges on a slide where the bumper fit. And you might say to me, why would you want to do that? By the way, anytime that you work with rotary tools or screwdrivers or take apart a harp, you want to wear safety glasses. Jens Bunge, who's a very famous player, just had a piece of metal go in his eye off his screwdriver and a piece busted. People have made a little fun of me because of my safety gear. I'm not wrong on this. I'm going to tell you, I've worked around tools a long time. Wear safety gear anytime you're messing around with rotary tools and screwdrivers. It's what intelligent professional people do. Be cautious, because if your eyes get messed up, you know, Jen's ended up with a damaged eye. I'm sure it'll heal, but again, a screw busted. So you wear them. But the reason that we're doing this is that as the slide goes back and forth on the bumper, these act like a knife. And if you feel them, they're very, very sharp. And so what we're going to do is smooth them. So over time, as I play this, actually it's a Swan SW1248, the bumpers will last maybe the life of the harp because they just won't get cut. So how do you do it? Okay, well, if you come down here and take a peek, you'll see I have a wooden cutting board that I work on. I have this. Here's my slide. This is a Dremmel tool, which is one of the most versatile things that you can work with. This is just a little nub that's kind of worn. When it was new, they look like that white thing here. But then when they get worn, then they look like this. But this actually is a better tool for some things. If you don't have a Dremel, I would recommend you get one. This is Mother's polish, aluminum and mag polish, I think. Or mag and aluminum polish. And you just take this, put a little bit of this goop on here, and then I always run it just a little bit inside the cup so that the dust will go there. And I'm just going to be working those edges, this, and then flip it and do that and that, so I'm dulling it. Now I normally actually work on a piece of wood like this. I wouldn't hold it freehand. Okay, I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, I'm coming in and I'm hitting it right there, and then I'm hitting it right here, then flipping it over and hitting it right here and right here. Okay, so it's the far ends on both sides. And it kind of makes them like a butter knife. Then they're they're just not sharp there. Then you want to thoroughly clean it and put your harp back together again. In those instances where, let's say that you goofed and you had your slide got off the slide spring and you tightened the screws a little bit, you started scratching up your slide, this Dremel will smooth that over, and it's one of the best ways to do it, you know. So if you ended up with this boogered, you could unbooger it using that same method. So anyway, this is customization of a slide. I do it to all my instruments just to make sure that those slides don't chop into those bumpers. I'd say of all the instruments out there, the one that needs this the most is the Suzuki's, because their bumpers come down and just lay against the comb. They don't go into the comb, so you're cutting at the bottom edge of that bumper, and they wear pretty quick. So I'd do it for any harp. Hope this helps you.